It's really important for us to learn and be part of culture so that we actually understand the truth. You can't reconcile until you understand the truth. So our call to action, our number one call to action, is work really hard on educating our employees in the football club and the foundation so that we can do better work in the community. And it's not just on this day. We actually offer different learnings throughout the year because it's not just, this shouldn't happen just one day a year. But this year we'll be doing some beading. So we've got a young Métis woman that will be teaching us how to bead, and we'll be doing our own little orange shirts, but also the history behind beading and the significance behind beading. We've also offered all staff 4 seasons of reconciliation training. There's a smudge walk today that some of us will be walking in, the powwow on Saturday. We also encourage our employees on the day that they don't have to work, that it's not just a day off, it's a day to reflect and learn. So there's lots of tools that we provide them just so that they're actually continuing their learning so that we can actually reconcile. So that game is about celebrating culture. We purposely do it at a different time than National Truth and Reconciliation Day because that's difficult, that's about learning, and that's actually a difficult day for many people. That game allows us, with our loud voice, to educate our fans. People listen when the riders talk, and so we thought, well, why don't we use our big platform in this province to do good? And that was the advice that we got from our advisory group that's all volunteers from Indigenous communities around the province. They said, use your voice to educate people. That's the best thing that we can do. So not only do we use our brand in a big way, but we also bring players to communities. So that's a win-win. Players get to understand our culture of Saskatchewan. But when we go to community, we also offer, we actually fund the Northern Saskatchewan football team and their jamboree. We give them opportunities to remove the barriers in participating in sport. That's one of the big calls to action for sports organizations. So we do that. We attend feasts and barbecues. We don't just go, or don't just fund them, we actually attend and participate with community. And that's pretty important in the calls to action. That's how you reconcile. This is a lifelong journey. It took a long time to get where we are, and for our province, our country, it's going to take some time. Our advisory group has said it's not a race, it's a marathon, so go slow, take your time, learn at a pace that makes sense for people. Don't drive it down people's throats. And so it's lifelong. So it's not like we check off boxes and we're done. It'll never be done.